Hello everyone, fB here to bring you another edition of fB's weekly race. This is an endurance race that I host every Saturday, which lasts for about 1 hour on a track that's released just before the race goes live. The track used is a mixture of different styles that you find in stadiums, such as tech, dirt, speed, obstacles, etc. No registration is needed to participate, simply join the server before starting time and you will be eligible to play. We're seeing some warm-ups right now on this week's track, which is Blurry Morning by Link. At the moment I'm no longer accepting maps for the race, but soon I will open up map submissions again since I've gone through almost all the maps now. Before the race goes live, I also want to mention that I run a time attack competition on the most recently used map. To participate, upload your best replay of the map to Mania Exchange. The deadline is set to 2 PM CET on Saturday. I had the wrong window, whoops. Anyways, new for November is that I'll begin having seasons for the race. They will always last for 1 month and your 3 best results will count into the rankings. Top 20 will get points, with the person getting the best lap receiving 5 bonus points. And the winner will win some prize money based on contributions through Twitch and YouTube. For the month of November, it's currently set to €15. And the current standings after 3 races played of the November season. There we go. And with 1 race left to go, it's the Spam has taken over the lead once again, with Saber dropping down to 2nd place. However, those guys have both driven 3 races, while Sand, who's at 3rd, has only driven 2 so far, where he took 2nd and 1st place and in addition won the best lap as well. So in reality, one could say that Sand has the best chance to take home the season going into this final race. However, I have not seen him so far on the server, so we'll see if he's actually going to play. And then at 4th place we got Yannex. 5th is Omnipot, 6th is Javi Flyer, 7th is Marseille 9, 8th is Tween, 9th is Raggle, and 10th is Link. There are a lot of possibilities on who's gonna win this race, to be honest. It's kind of hard to keep track of all the possible scenarios that can occur. But anyways, we are 45 seconds left to go before we start. So Spam is driving, current leader of the season. Still need to do well though in this race, if he wants to take first overall as well. See if we have Saber. Yes, Saber is driving, current 2nd place. So this might be a fight between Saber and Spam. But we also have other players that could potentially maybe win. I believe so, at least. Maybe Javi Flyer, who's pretty far up in the rankings. Then I don't see anyone else here. First couple of pages. Marseille 9 did take 2nd last week. Could also do well this week. But anyways, that's gonna be it. We are starting the race and we can follow Spam here. So I'm gonna disable the chat. There we go. Good luck and fun. So we have 192 players who will start on the map. 193 now, as players are loading in. 20 laps will be driven. The race will take about 45 minutes for 1st place, and then 15-minute timer will start for everyone else to finish as well. But we are live here into the final race of the November season. The current leader Spam is playing, and we will follow him through the 1st lap. This map, again made by Link, called Blurry Morning. Very tech heavy and also got a lot of flow to it. Not very difficult map. So that might mean we might have a close race. Spam off to a good lead. Good start rather, goes up in lead. But Raysons just behind him. Raysons who has won this race several times, but then took a very long break. And because of that, Sand has now actually tied with him most amount of wins, but Sand is not driving this week, so Sand definitely had the best chance to win the season, I think, since your 3 best results count, but decided to not play. Couldn't play perhaps. So we see Raysons up in the lead here, and Raysons has played in the last couple of races as well, but unfortunately his game has crashed. Main planet still remains very unstable. We'll see if that's gonna happen again. Yeah, Raysons in the lead here. Spam at 2nd, and Shark is at 3rd. Actually drops down to 8th now. Wally takes over that 3rd place. Wally, who won the very first race, which I organized in the beginning of this year, I think. I can't even remember Been so many times that I've organized this race now. So we see a respawn checkpoint here on this map after the obstacle part. And then we have some tech again, like maybe 80% tech on this map. This turn here can be a bit tricky. You see Rayson's actually taking a safe. They're going around the checkpoint. Spam will cut the checkpoint and will pass Rayson. So Spam off to a very good start here in the lead. Wally has passed Rayson's as well. And then reaching the end we have the stretch, of course, to give people a chance to rest during the race. You can do some grass strips actually here. So if you want to go super fast, you don't actually want to rest anything there, I guess. Didn't actually think of that when I when I gave feedback on the map, but that's cool. Spam is in the lead after one lap played. If he takes first there, he will also be the winner of the season. Wally is at second, but this is the first time he plays in the November season, so he's not gonna be able to take first place. Then Rayson's currently at third place, also has not finished a race in the season. Here's Shark at fourth place, drives with his real account this week and doing well. Tween is driving. Tween is doing also pretty well in the season. Let's see if I can take a quick look. Tween is at the 9th place, no, 8th place even, at 69 points, but he cannot reach first place even if he takes first in this race and takes the best lap as well, which give you 5 bonus points. There's Kev for V Plus at 6th place. Will be passed by Hobby Flyer for Fun Team. Thompson is driving for Team Hot. Flyer for BX3, Flyer who won the time attack competition on last week's track. Then we have Ranked for Führer, butchering their name as always. Raggle is driving for BSP. Here's Third, also for Fun Team at 12th. Edward for BSP at 13th. We also got Tom driving for MD. And so is Henny for THE, Trackmania Heroes Europe. Ecstatic for VTX doing well here in the start. Then we got Fraser, which I can't spec because he got a link of his full name. Mania Style for Cyborg at 18th place. Then we got here Ask Me, also driving at 19th place. And the last player at top 20, which will get points, is Masa for Team Dignitas. Actually drops down to 22nd place now. Wally has gone up in the lead in the meantime, and where is Spam? Spam has dropped down to 15th place! Great start for Spam, but then suddenly down to 15th place, and that's not what he wants. Where is Saber actually? Okay, Saber is at 21st place. If Spam can only stay in front of Saber, he will at least be in front of Saber in the total rankings, but I'm not so sure. Someone else might pass him. See if we can find anyone here who's got a lot of points. I think Hobby Flyer is actually the one that is closest. He's at 72 points. If he takes first here, he gets 50, and then best lap would give him 5. We'll do some quick maths. So he can reach 127 points. That would be more than Spam and Saber, but depends also what position Spam and Saber gets in this race. So yeah, Hobby Flyer could also perhaps win the season. And right now he's at 4th place. Maybe someone can actually do some calculations and see if he's right now winning the season, because it might be the case actually, since Spam is at 15th place and Saber at 19th. So yeah, Hobby Flyer I think might be the winner right now. Here's the winner of the race though, Wally. 1 second ahead of Shark and Raysons, who's having a close battle here for 2nd place as they hit the ceiling. The ceiling can be a bit tricky. I think preferably you want to change your camera view there. I think switching to camera 3 might be best, and then switching back if you use camera 1 and camera 2. So Wally having a small lead here over Shark, then Raysons at 3rd. Hobby Flyer keeping that 6th place. And might be the current winner of the season. I'm like 90% sure he is, but I could always be wrong. It's very hard actually to keep track of the scores of the season. I realized that. So maybe for next season I'll just give points to top 10 to make it a bit easier to keep track of the scores and stuff. But yeah, anyways, we still got 177 players driving. As the players will soon enter which lap it is? Lap 4 out of 20. Oh, he needs to take second at least to equal Spam. I see. Yeah, I guess I was counting with him taking first. Then he would for sure take home the win. Is Janix driving? That is a good question. I did see him in the warm-up before, but I don't know. We'll see if I can find him. Because Janix is also... Yeah, Janix is at 40th place though. That's not gonna help him. Yeah, Janix got 87 points right now, so... If he does well in this race, then he could also be a contender for the title. But yeah, Spam now up to 10th place actually, so Spam is now in the lead of the season. Saber is not far behind though, only at 13th place. And they are very close to each other in the ranking as well. Only 7 points, so yeah, this could be a thriller for sure. But as we are live here into the race, let's just go through the pages here of all the players to give some attention. We got Yoshi driving this week as well. He did really good last week. He took 7th place even, so his best position last week. Currently at 27th place. Who else do we have? We got Noviso for IGN. 47th place right now, behind Melchi and ahead of Rast. And he got a horn working, which is odd because I disabled horns. Oh no, I didn't. Weird. But now the horns are disabled. Sorry about that. Yeah. Moving on, we got Dovi for Penta, 67th place. Got Makusta in front and is ahead of ABB. Next page we have Took for DDP, 90th place, behind Santos, ahead of Axles. We got Sanyo driving this week, my former teammate, 97th place, goes up to 95th now, so going up in the ranking. We also got El Wormo driving. His Dave's 21-minute Cup tournament ended last Friday. I think he's going to host more seasons though, so if you want more these kind of races, participate in more type of races like these, definitely check out Dave's 21-minute Cup. Next page we got Marquez for TRT at 126th place, behind Neva and ahead of Deep. Next page we got Jumper for Saw, 130th place, 129th now even, ahead of Laximus. Then we got Cheerly for Display at 146th place, behind Swisp and ahead of Howler. Let's see if I can find who is the current last player of the race. Might it be Elephant, as so many times before? He doesn't really take the race too serious, he usually goose around, so that's why he's often in the back here. And I think, no wait, Sainto seems to be further behind, so is RPG Pro. And Task Crane as well, so I think Task Crane, no, Cass is last actually. So I've still got about 170 players driving, that's cool. Anyways, I'll do one more of those where I go through all the pages, but let's focus again on the top here. Wally's still in the lead, and he's built that lead a bit. He's 1.5 seconds ahead of Raisons, who's still doing well. Harvey Flyer has gone up to 3rd place now, but since Spam is at 7th, this is not going to be enough for Harvey Flyer to win it. So he needs to rely on Spam and Saber making some additional mistakes there and fall down further into the ranking. But so far doing all he can really. Is at 3rd place, 3 seconds and 3.5 seconds behind Wally. Then we got Rank doing well at 4th place. So is Thompson at 5th, Tween at 6th. Here's Spam. Wasn't lead after the first lap, but then something happened somewhere on the map. He fell down to 15th place. Up to 7th now. And might be the winner here. Ooh, nice time there by Hobby Flyer. And also Thompson. Thompson now currently with the 5 bonus points. We'll see if that's gonna stay though. Edward at 8th place. We got Shark, drops down to 9th place. Braggle at 10th. Massa has gone up to 11th. We got Saber at 12th. So not the best start here for Saber. If he can recover. Kev at 13th. Sirs at 14th. Tom now at 14th, passes Sirs. Then we got Cappuccino at 16th. Fuzzy at 17th. Yoshi at 18th. Mina Style at 19th, and at 20th place is Funko Beach. So that's currently the 10 players that will receive points. So let's follow Funko Beach here through one lap. As we see Wally increasing his lead even more, now over 2 seconds ahead of Race-Ons. Wally, who of course have won the race, he won the first time and then he has won one more time in addition to that. Been on the podium 4 times in total. 2 first places, 1 second place and 1 third place. So Wally has been very successful in the race. And I'm pretty sure if Wally played in all the races, then he would probably be high up in the ranking of the season. But of course it's very early in Canada right now where he's from, so realize it's not the most optimal time for the race if you live in that part of the world, but I think overall this is the best time though, internationally. Funko Beach has lost a couple of positions here, 24th now. Coscos has passed him. So is Angelo and Vertigo. No, Vertigo now drops down. Fraser will pass Funko Beach. I think Fraser might also be streaming the race. His point of view. And we are into lap 7 now out of 20. Also, as I'm casting this race now, I should mention that after the race is over, I will also be casting the playoffs of Open Gaming Series. So if you want to check out some more Trackmania on my stream, just stay tuned. I'll just take a small break to make the VOD for this race, and then I'll be back. Alright, so Funko Beach is through to the next lap. Spam has gone up to 6th place now, so right now Spam is the winner. And the only one that can deny him that win is Saber, who's at 11th place now. Saber needs to be ahead of Spam if he wants to take it. If there are cuts on the map, then I will just look at the replay and disqualify those players, so don't worry about that. But I don't think there are any shortcuts on the map. I could have missed it though, it's possible, but... Alright, here comes Spam. The ceiling hit sometimes can be a bit buggy. Maybe that's what happened to him on the second lap, who knows. Spam right now is about 1 second behind Tween. As you can see in the upper left corner where the car is and the green times, and you can see there how close the players are to the nearest rivals. So Spam is about 1 second behind Tween, but it's gaining, and that's why the time is green. And then he's losing time if it's red. So it's very useful, and the players can also see this widget if they want to on the server. Alright, Spam entering the stretch here. He's rapidly gaining time on Tween, and also we see Rank there close by, so Spam might be able to go up to 4th place even. Ooh, a nice time there from Javi 2:17.38. Javi doing everything in his power But right now it looks like his best placement he can get is second. I think he might be able to pass Saber. Where is Saber actually? I don't see Saber. Saber has dropped down to 31st place! Oh, that is unfortunate. Massive, I assume at least, a massive mistake here from Saber. And so that means Saber is out of the fight for first place here in the season. He's not going to be able to make it anymore. I don't think he can make that kind of a comeback. He makes another mistake here as well. No, that's going to be it for Saber. Spam drops out to 9th place though. Interesting. Haviflyer is still at 3rd. So this right now is a fight between Spam and Haviflyer. I think Spam is still in the lead though. But not with that much, I think. And right now, Haviflyer also got the best lap, so he got 5 bonus points. That's worth taking into consideration, of course. Also remember that Spam, only his 3 best results will count. I think he got an 11th place before though, so if he can be ahead of that, then he would improve his score slightly, right now at least. We do see a big, kind of a gap now from 3rd to 4th place. Haviflyer and Ranked are about 5 seconds between them. The top 3 looks to be Wally, Raysons and Haviflyer right now. Of course, keep in mind also that Raysons has had his game crash the last couple of races, like the last couple of races, so that might happen again. That means that all the players behind him would of course gain a position, and Spam especially would like that. Looks like Yannick's has gone up to 18th place now, so Yannick's could at least reach top 3, I think. He could also be first, but then he needs to be in the top for sure, which he is not right now. So Spam, 9th place still, got Raggle in front of him, and still go up in the ranking, but can't really continue making these mistakes though. There's Haviflyer at 3rd place, got the best lap as well. We can take a look. Oh, makes a mistake as I switch to him. He does have a pretty big lead though down to ranked, so still keeping that 3rd place. You see here, Haviflyer with the best time, but he's only 700 ahead of Thompson. Shark also under 218, so is Flyer. Yeah, Haviflyer cannot feel safe to get those 5 bonus points for sure. Oh, Yannick's up to 13th place now, interesting. He is driving better and better in this race. Can continue keeping that pace, then who knows where it will put him. I have no clue, that's for sure. Alright, Saber has quit the race even. So Saber definitely not going to be able to win the season now, but still I think he might end up at the 2nd place. We'll see though. Might have top 3 at least. 3 races is what you need to have a full ranking. Yannick's only got 2 so far. Ooh, ranked only 1 second behind Haviflyer now. You can see here this fight. It's very important for Haviflyer to keep this 3rd place. He's already 6 seconds behind Raysons and Wally. So it's gonna be tough to get any better positions. Haviflyer and Rank both overlapping Elephant. Close battle here. Interesting, very different lines from the players. Rank with more speed and he will go up to 3rd place. Haviflyer will lose 3 points with this. Not what he wants. Spam has gone up to 8th place now, passes Raggle. Good time there from Raysons. Yannick's has gone up to 10th place now. Yannick's on fire. Ranked and Tween also improving their times. So does Spam. Ooh, Raysons now with a 2-second lead over Wally. So Raysons, will he get his 10th win and well, once again be at first place in most amount of wins. Right now he's tied for first with San, both got 9 victories. And Yannick gets the local record, 217.32. 5 bonus points for Yannick right now. Are we going to see Yannick taking it? It's possible that he's already now ahead of Spam, actually. I don't know, because let's see here. Yannick's got first and fourth place so far. No, he should still be behind Spam, I think. Yes, I think so. But it's really, really close though. Especially when you take into consideration the best lap. So right now it seems to be a fight between Flyer, Spam and Yannick for first place, with Spam still, I believe, having that first place. Yannick has dropped down to 11th place now. Flyer will pass him, so does Sirs actually. And Tom is also up there, so ooh, I think Sirs might have made a big mistake there. Yeah, Sirs drops down to 13th place. But yeah, Flyer passing Yannick here. It's interesting. Then we have this fight here between Flyer and Ranked. Flyer back to third now. See if Ranked will gain time here once again. No better speed from Flyer. Ranked does seem to do it a bit better though. Always catching up here a bit to Flyer as they enter the stretch. We are entering lap 10 now, out of 20, so we are halfway through. Actually, lap 11, never mind. Do a quick overview here. We still got 143 players driving. First place is Wally right now. Raison's lost a lot there, drops down to second, 2 seconds behind Wally. Flyer is at third, Tween at fourth, will pass Ranked. Thompson at 6th, Edward at 7th, Spam at 8th, Raggle at 9th. Yannick at 10th, Flyer at 11th, Sirs at 12th, Henny at 13th, Tom at 14th, Yoshi at 15th, Marseille 9 at 16th, Cannot at 17th, Fussy at 18th, Coscos at 19th, and Fraser at 20th place. And I'll go through the list here one more time, just to show some other players. We got Sebastian at 31st place, don't recognize that nickname, could be a first timer. Usually we got about 20 to 30 players playing for the first time, and we actually are closing in on 1,000 participants. Of course, some of them are fake nickers, but I'd say the vast majority of them are not. Next page, we got Tia from France at 38th place, behind Piranha and ahead of Banana. Then we got Harry for Flying Dragons at 58th place, behind Camo and ahead of Marco. We got Gabo for Alpha, an Argentinian player. I think I did not say that correctly. At 77th place, behind Make Love and ahead of Playday. Massa has also quit the race. See Yami for XD, 83rd place, behind Deep and ahead of Turbo. And we have Bryce for Pulse, the Dirt Team, at 100th place. Behind Coral right now, or maybe Jumper, hard to say. Since players that quit will of course drop in the ranking here, so that makes it a bit hard. I wish that was actually dealt differently, so that if someone quit the race or something like that, then their name would just disappear in the ranking, and we would only see the players that are still driving. I think that would help a lot. Anyways, we got Dazer O at 117th place. And let's see here, who is currently the last player? Is it on this page? I think it might be Task Rain, possibly at 140th place. Alright, but let's focus now on this very exciting fight. We got Flyer at 3rd place, Spam at 8th, and Yannick at 10th place. Right now I think Spam is still in the lead, and then it should be very close between Yannick and Flyer. Yannick might be at 2nd. Sorry for not having a better knowing on what the score is, but it's very hard to keep track of all the all the scenarios that can happen. I mostly focused on Sand actually, and Sand is not driving, so what can you do? But yeah, if Sand had played in the race, then he definitely would have had the best chance to take it home. Who is Yannick's behind there? He's 3 seconds behind the Raggle. It's gonna be tough catching up that much, because this track is not very difficult. So even if you're driving well, I don't think you can save that much time. Maybe 1 second per lap or something like that. See Raggle there, 1 turn ahead or so. Hobbyflyer 2 seconds behind Wally. So maybe Hobbyflyer can gain 1 more position. That would be good for him. Alright, so I got the scores right now. So Spam is currently at 119th place, Yannick is at 117th place, and Hobbyflyer at 112th place, if the current standings are what they are in the ranking. And of course, keep in mind that is it Yannick's now with the best lap? I think so. Yes, Yannick's got the 5 bonus points as well, and that could change as well. But Yannick needs to gain at least 1 more position, and then he will pass Spam with 1 point, I believe. Or no, they will be tied actually. Yeah, I think they will be tied actually if Yannick goes up to 9th place here. Very, very exciting. Oh, Spam is going up to 7th place. That means Spam has a couple of more points now ahead of Yannick. And Hobbyflyer has dropped down to 5th place. This is looking good for Spam now. Very promising here for Spam, with the players driving into lap 13 out of 20. Very close battle, of course, also between Wally and Raysons for 1st place, but I gotta focus mostly on the season for this last race. But yeah, this could be a very close battle here between Raysons and Wally, and they've actually had close battles before. I seem to recall especially one race a couple of months ago where Raysons and Wally had a close battle, and then Raysons, just a few more laps left to go, had his game disconnect, as many times before, and Wally would take 1st place instead. Hopefully that won't happen again. So yeah, Tween will actually go up to 3rd place, and he's 3 seconds ahead of Hobbyflyer now, so clearly Hobbyflyer has made a blunder somewhere on the map. It's a bit unfortunate for Hobbyflyer. So we can keep that 4th place at least, but here is the current winner though, Spam at 7th. And if he's aware of that, then he would probably take it a bit safer. Of course, the risk is that Yannick at 10th place could catch up to him then, and then pass him, so he can't really take it too safely either. And we see here Yannick has caught up a lot to Raggle, his teammate, both playing for VSP. So yeah, Raggle, if he wants Yannick to do well, then he will let him pass. But even so, Yannick will have to pass Edward as well, who's 5 seconds ahead, so big distances. Only 39 seconds between 1st and 22nd place though, so overall it's a pretty close race, and that is to be expected on this kind of map. Oh, okay, Yannick almost went a bit too much to right there, and that would have ended in a disaster. Good time there from Tween, 5th local record, and Yannick has gone up to 9th place, passes Raggle. But Spam has gone up to 6th place though, passes Ranked, and is 3 seconds ahead of him even, so both Yannick and Spam driving really fast right now. Oh, and an improvement there from Yannick, 2:17.29. Definitely wants to make sure he gets those 5 bonus points. And Raysons has dropped down to 3rd place, Tween will pass him, and Tween is only half a second behind Wally. Tween, who of course has never won the race, never been on the podium even. Otherwise a very successful player in other cups, but for some reason he's not really had much success in my race. This could be Tween's moment to finally win a race. Oh, bad place to crash for Yannick. Very, very bad place to crash. Raggle will pass him here with much more speed. I wouldn't be surprised if someone else passes him as well. Where's Flyer? Yeah, here comes Flyer with much more speed and goes up to 10th place. No, that's not what Yannick's wanted at all. Of course, he had to risk it, but sometimes you might want to take it a bit safer. So that means that it looks even more promising here for Spam to take home the overall win in the season. Took first place in the first race, then in the second he took 10th, and in the third he took 3rd. Of course, your 3 best results will count, so this 6th place would count into his ranking, and he would improve his score a bit more. You see Spam just behind Thompson as well, so he could go up to 5th place. He keeps this up. Wally now 1 second ahead of Tween. It's really close though. Top 4 here, only 4 seconds between them. So yeah, for the fight for first place in this race is also very, very exciting. Alright, Spam will enter lap 15 now, 9th local record. Doesn't really drive with fast times here, but is on a very safe and steady pace, that's for sure. Ever since that first mistake in the second lap. Good time there from Flyer as well. But none have beaten Yannick's time. Yannick's at 11th place here, yeah. He needs to rely on a mistake from Spam. That's for sure. There's a cut. Huh, interesting. Well, if there is a cut, then I will just look at the replay and disqualify those players. So, of course, if Thompson is doing that, who is at 5th place, that means the ranking might be affected. But I don't know yet. I don't know. I haven't seen what you guys are talking about. But yeah, sometimes I do miss the shortcuts. Here's Thompson, 5th place. Wally at the lead, ahead of Tween. Harvey Flyer has passed Raisons as well. So let's see what Thompson is doing here in the end. Oh, yeah, I missed that one. Yeah, I guess it's not really a cut though, it's just... I don't think that's enough to disqualify the players because it's super obvious and I should have seen it. But yeah, anyways. Smart for Thompson to find that out. I don't think he gains that much time with it though, because it doesn't have the local record. I don't think Yannick's is doing it. But anyways, yeah, my bad, I should have seen that. Alright, so Tween has actually gone up in the lead now in the race, and he's 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds even ahead of Wally. I think this map actually fits Tween a lot, because this map is pretty much only tech. And Tween, of course, is a very good tech player. I think he might struggle on the other styles a bit more, but here, when it's mostly tech, he is showing what kind of player he is. He's a very skillful player. This might be the first time he wins the race. And of course, Tween currently at 8th place in the season, so he would probably go up quite a lot in the ranking. Yeah, the thing about that is that that stretch was rebuilt a couple of times, and when that happens I kind of forget sometimes to like check for shortcuts again on the new patch, so I guess that's kind of what happened, because there wasn't any cuts in the beginning, I don't think, but yeah. Not really a cut anyways. So let's focus on the race instead. Esuba Tween at first place. Here comes Wally at second. Raisons back to third. Javi Flyer at 4th. Ooh, Javi Flyer actually don't respawn there. Interesting. Thompson at 5th. We got Spam still at 6th. Edward at 7th. Ranked at 8th. Flyer at 9th. Raggle at 10th. Yannick still at 11th. Tom at 12th. Fraser at 13th. Marseille 9 at 14th. Henny at 15th. Cannot at 16th. Surd at 17th. Sirs at 18th. We got Angelo at 19th, and at 20th place is Nymph for Team Q. And here's the current leader right now, and the current winner of the season, the November 2014 season. fB's weekly race. I do these monthly. This is the first time I do a season, so I'm sure I will improve the format. And Thompson will take over the local record, 216.80. We'll get the 5 bonus points. That's not what Yannick's wanted. So I guess doing that that stretch differently did actually pay off here for Thompson. Certainly is a bit faster. Javi Flyer has dropped down to 5th place in the meantime, so Spam just behind him here. Yeah, if Spam is gonna lose this one, he will have to make a major mistake or receive a disconnect, which would be very unfortunate, so hopefully that won't happen. Yannick improves his local record as well, but if he only knew how to do that stretch, then I think he still would have had a local record. So currently no bonus points for Yannick, but it wouldn't matter at this position anyways, because Spam is so far ahead of him. And we are into lap 17 out of 20, so this is soon over actually. Went fast, but it is a pretty fast map, so it makes sense. If you don't want to see someone typing in Twitch, you can just mute that person. So it's a tip from the coach. Alright, Tween now 4 seconds ahead of Wally. This looks to be Tween's first win in the race. Wally at 2nd, Raisons at 3rd. And Thompson, Javi Flyer, and Spam follows. Spam is 4 seconds ahead of Ranked. In turn is 2 seconds ahead of Flyer. And Edward Raggle is next ahead of Yannick at 11th place. I wonder, is Javi Flyer ahead of Yannick right now when Yannick do not get the bonus points anymore? I not sure. I think Yannick might still be at the 2nd place though, but it's close. So let's follow Spam through this lap, the 18th out of 20th. Even if you make a mistake on this map, you don't really lose too much time. The exception would be where Yannick crashed. You saw him lose quite a lot with that. Otherwise, he would have been at 8th place now because Flyer passed him. And in that case, that would have been a really close fight because Spam would only be 2 positions ahead. And I think Yannick, if he had the best lap as well, could have been at 1st place then. But unfortunately, he's still at 11th place. And 8 seconds behind Flyers. It's gonna be tough. Getting some scores here. Javi is 107 points right now. And Yannick 110. So if Yannick wants to take 2nd place, he needs to take 2 positions or win the best lap. I think that's how it works. Spam has gone up to 5th place, and Raisons, has he had a disconnect? No, he's still driving. Oh, he's still driving, but he's at 11th place now. Ah, big mistake there from Raisons. So Yannick will actually pass and go up to 10th place, but it's still not gonna help, of course, since Spam gained the position as well. Now Spam 7 seconds behind Hobbyfire, so this might be Spam's final position in this race. It's gonna be tough gaining 7 seconds. But 5th place, more than enough for him to win the race. Not sure what his total points would be right now, but he would be comfortably ahead of both Yannick and Hobbyfire. Maybe 10 points or so, 10-15 points. As he enters lap 19 out of 20. Meantime, Wally has taken over the lead once again here from Tween. But they are only 1 second apart from each other. So maybe now that the season isn't very exciting, who's going to win the season, we could focus here on the fight. On who's going to take the win in this race. Wally has won it before, 2 times. Tween looking to win for the first time. 1 second behind Wally. Good time there from Hobbyfire. 2:17.32. And that keeps being about 1 second through the next couple of turns as well. Here comes a stealing hit for the second to last time. I guess Yannick could potentially at least take 8th place in this race, because he's not that far behind. Actually goes up to 9th place now. Yannick's up to 9th place, only 2 seconds behind Edward, so he could go up to 8th place, and that would give him 2nd place in the season ahead of Hobbyflyer, I believe. Or he's still, he is already at 2nd place, never mind. Hobbyflyer is the one who needs to pass Yannick, I believe. Alright, so Tween back in the lead now. Wally drops down. 1.5 seconds behind, soon entering the very last lap. Thompson not far behind either, that's true. It's only 3 seconds behind. But if he wants to pass these players, they need to make mistakes. Pretty big mistakes as well. So let's see here. Final lap. Tween versus Wally for 1st place in the race. Spam looking to take 1st place in the season. Looking good there at 5th place. Raysons improves his time, but did drop down there. He's at 10th place. And Yannick is actually up to 8th place now. Interesting. But is he still behind Spam though? I guess he is, but they are very close to each other now. Yannick's at 8th. Spam at 5th. I wonder how far ahead Spam is right now. It can't be with a lot. I don't think so. But Yannick would really need those 5 bonus points though, and it's gonna be tough to beat Thompson's time. So yeah, maybe we could see a change here in the last lap, we'll see. Anyways, Tween still at 1st place ahead of Wally. But Wally getting closer, only 70 hundredths away. Ceiling hit for the last time. Oh, no drift from Wally! That might be it, Tween might take the win here. Just what he wanted. And Thompson here, not far behind. Hobbyfire at 4th. Spam very far behind, so Spam is gonna take 5th, looks like. Anyways, let's follow the winner. By the looks of it, 2 seconds ahead of Wally. Tween is gonna win the race for the first time. See here, Yannick is at 116 points right now, and Spam is at 125. Yeah, okay. So even if Yannick took those 5 bonus points, he would not be ahead of Spam. Spam would have to lose some positions. But anyways, here comes Tween. He's gonna win the race. for the first time. Congratulations to him. Thompson has gone up to second place, passes Wally. But yeah, Tweet takes first, congratulations. Then Thompson is gonna take second place, passes Wally just ahead of him. Wow, close fight. Harvey Player will take fourth. Here comes the winner of the season though, Spam. It's gonna take it. 125 points. Is the winner of the season. Congratulations to him as well. Ranked will take 6th. Here comes Flyer, will take 7th. Edward will take 8th. Looks like Yannick's made another mistake there. Raggle will take 9th. Raysons will take 10th. Yannick's will take 11th. I think he risked here in the ending to try and get the bonus points. That's why he made a mistake. Marcy9 will take 12th. Cannot will take 13th. Tom will take 14th. Henny will take 15th. Sirs will take 16th. Angelo will take 17th. Surd will take 18th. Nymph will take... I can't see it anymore. Costco will take 19th. Nymph 20th. Fuzzy 21st. Minasal 22nd. Fire 23rd. Fraser 24th. Unfortunately, if the players are close to each other, they disappear here from the rankings. I can't keep clicking here. I need to go in tab. So Fraser will take 24th. Speedy will take 25th. We got Sebastian taking 26th. Scotty will take 27th. Marco will take 28th. Clockrane will take 29th. Ask Me will take 30th. Piranha will take 31st. Nutella will take 32nd. There we go. Then we got Kaiori at 33rd. Tia at 34th. Melchi at 35th. Mr. Pink at 36th. Wag at 37th. Razorlight at 38th. Sanyo at 39th. Frill Shaman to take 40th place. Some lag there. We got Stoneham at 41st. Mali Lesio crashes in the end here, but someone passed him. I think Vertigo. Yes, Vertigo will pass and take 42nd. Also Gus will take 43rd. And Frag is 44th ahead of Malesio. Malilesio at 45th. Then we got Sundra at 46th. Chaosan 47th. Pilo 48th. Harry 49th. Duffin will take 50th place. Focus will take 51st. Moo is gonna take 52nd position. We got Elwermo driving into the finish at 53rd place. Tivo will take 54th. And we got DNB taking 55th. Dark follows at 57th. Oh, Shots Fire actually passed him. Oscar F will take 58th. Energy will take 59th. Loomer gonna finish at 60th place. Make Love got the stretch left here. Is half a second ahead of Makusta, so unless he makes a mistake, he will take 61st. So will be the case. We got Makusta, 63rd. Whoa, Turbo passed him. Gab will take 64th. Gani will take 65th. Marco will take 66th. QE will take 67th. Mr. Moo will take 68th. Puma will take 69th. Papu gonna take 70th place. 11 minutes left on the clock. Nice finish. Heart will take 71st. Cosmic will take 72nd. And another nice finish. Mellow 73rd. Phil will take 74th. Deep will take 75th. Claleroy will take 76th. Nelky jumps into the finish, makes a spin and takes 79th place. Yummy Playday passed him. Then we got Styx. 5 seconds, almost 6 seconds ahead of his nearest opponent. So it's gonna take 80th place here. Here's Arrow next up. 81st. We got Coral 82nd. Then we got Dot. Very original nickname here. I like it actually. We'll take 83rd place. Jumper jumps into the finish and takes 84th. We got Skid Racer at 85th. Bryce or Pulse for France will take 86th place. We got the Wirsher or York, not sure. I think maybe Wheelchair, possibly, maybe. And also, after this race is over, I will cast the playoffs of series, so stay tuned if you want to continue watching some Trackmania this evening. Should be very exciting. Alright, here's Wheelchair taking 87th. And then we got Mammoth with a couple of turns left at 88. Still got many players driving, as you can see, with 9 minutes left on the clock. Oh, it is York, okay. Good to know. Sometimes it's hard to know what is the name and what is the nickname. Or what is the team and what is the nickname. Anyways, here's the Mammoth taking 87th. Some larger distances between the players now. Circuit Breaker is next up. Two seconds. Even 3 almost ahead of Neo. So I'm no trouble taking 88th position. Now takes 89th, and we got Gonzo on his way to finish this race. It's ahead of RFG with 1 checkpoint. Hits the wall there, but I don't think he's gonna lose his position. Nope, takes 90th place. Here's RFG 09, 91st, Marcus 92nd, and then a long way down here to Matze at 93rd, who is quite far ahead of Greater, so it's gonna be a while before Matze ends this race. Well, this map was quite tech heavy and flowy, so I think it definitely was good for tech players. I know a lot of players want me to have like more, like the other styles more represented, and I also want that to be the case. The problem though is that in the first batch of maps that I received, I think most of the authors were actually tech players, so that's why you get a lot of tech. But once I open up the map submissions again, which will be very soon by the way, maybe next week or in 2 weeks, I hope to get maps with more of a variety, so that we see like, you know, maybe dirt, speed and obstacle players also being able to fight in the top. Greater will take 94th. We got Dazer next up. But yeah, I definitely don't want to like restrict the authors, like make you need to make like you need to have this much of this style or whatever. I don't want that to be the case. I really want people to build whatever the map they want and like build as much style as possible. I mean, the main thing is to have all the styles represented. That is the rule. Alright, so Dazer will take 95th, then we got Smaug at 96th, far ahead of whoever is behind him. Got some lag here, but is able to finish at least, takes 96th. Here's Fluffy Mittens, yeah. Okay, he's only got 1 turn left, so he's gonna take 97th. I think we are going to have over 100 players, that's cool. And here is Malali taking 98. Harry also doing that stretch that Thompson did, and I think that's why Thompson also won the best lap here. I think it's a big reason, at least. I mean, I don't think it saves that much, so it still was a very solid lap for Thompson. But yeah, I don't think that's enough to like say it's a shortcut or anything like that, because it's really not. It really isn't. Here's Vietnam. Vietnam. Might be the 100 player. Oh, almost fell down. Okay, Rast is actually pretty close here, but I don't think it's gonna be enough though to catch up. And Vietnam will take that 100th place. So once again over 100 players, that's awesome. I think we have like a couple of races now, like a handful of races where we have had over 100 players. That's awesome. Race takes it slow here, makes a spin and takes 101st place. Got a lot of time to do that since DVL is quite far behind. As you can see, 5 minutes left on the clock for the last players to finish the race. And once again, just to remind everyone, I will also be casting the Playoffs of Open Gaming Series later tonight, in like 30 minutes actually, so it's gonna be a small break. And then also on Sunday, of course, we got the STC Grand Final, Team Acer vs Team Dignitas at 8 PM CET, so if you wanna tune into that, definitely do it. frostBeule will take 103rd, and here is Final Boss at the respawn checkpoint. See how many players we have left. We got Final Boss, Ewods, Laximus, Sainto. Actually, this is better. Ewods, Sainto, Final Boss, and Task Crane. I don't know if Task Crane can finish though. We'll see, but I think Final Boss will be able to do so, and Ewods as well, or Ewods. Oh yeah, I gotta save the replay as well, that's true. Thanks for the reminder. Alright, here's Final Boss. Takes 104th place. And then we got Ewods. With 3 minutes left on the clock on the last lap here. 10 more checkpoints to gather and collect. And then Laximus is not driving. Okay, Sainto is, but I think Ewods might actually be the last player here to finish. I think that might be it. So I'm gonna save the replay now. There we go. I should also make all the replays public for everyone to download if they want to. Probably make that happen. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, here's Ewods. Possibly the last player. If he wants to finish. No rush. Alright, there we go. So he takes 105th place, and I think that's gonna be it. Sainto, 2 minutes left on the clock. It's not on the last lap, I think. No, this is gonna be it for sure, I think. Yeah, definitely. So I guess we can summarize this then. So Tween will win this race, wins the race for the first time, and then Thompson able to pass Wally in the end, only with 700s actually, very close. So that's the top 3 of the race. But for the season though, the November 2014 season, Spam will take it home. I think he ended up with 125 points, if I'm not mistaken. And then second place went to Yannex, I believe, who took 11th in this race. A couple of points behind Spam. Then Harvey Flyer, who took 4th in this race, will take 3rd. So I believe that is the top 3. I will of course make sure that it is correct as well after the race is over. Oh yeah, and best lap of course went to Thompson in this race as well. We found out you could do that stretch a bit differently. But yeah, that's gonna be the race, I believe. Sainto and Task Crane still driving, but they won't have a chance to finish this one. Yeah, next race, next season I mean, will start in December, so the first race will be next Saturday. I might do some changes to it to try and improve. I definitely appreciate feedback as well, so if you have any, then just write to me at some place, Facebook or wherever else. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So I'll be back in 30 minutes with the Playoffs of Open Gaming Series. Thanks everyone for playing, thanks for watching, see ya!